Hey, what's up guys, Rado here with Iron. Today we are going to continue working on RMZ 450 build. We got a bunch of parts here, we're gonna have a lot of fun, so stick around. Hey, but before we jump on it, I want to show you a couple things. This is my new t-shirt. Maybe you saw it on Instagram, but this is the first time I'm showing it on a YouTube. And it says wrench to ride and ride to range. You know, I took a Harley slogan and tweaked it a little bit that fit our channel, this dirt bike community that we have around here. So if you wrench and ride, you can pick up this t-shirt on my website. And also, I got the hoodie with the same design that says wrench to ride, ride to range. And it also says stay motivated on the sleeve. And one cool thing I want to show you is from the company called Key Tails. They got in touch with me and they did this very cool looking key tags. So it says dirt and iron on one side and stay motivated on the other side. So if you guys want to pick up some cool stuff and support my channel, this is a good way to do it. Thanks. Let's get back to our build. So these are the parts I want to install on the bike today. As you see, we have wheels over here. I still need to install a Super sprocket on my rear wheel. And then I got a Works Connection black anodized axle blocks that will look pretty nice on our new swing arm. So we're gonna do that. And then once our wheels are on, we'll focus on brakes. I need to rebuild both brakes. We got Tusk brake pads for front and rear. And then also Works Connection brake lever that will go on the front brake. Well, after that is done, I also have a new steel braided yellow lines for the brakes front and rear. I'm gonna focus on that a little bit later because I need to brake that fluid and then change everything, so we can do it a little bit later. And hey, just wanted to tell you, I got axles, this front and rear. I'm gonna grease them, and I forgot to do that in my last video, so I already did that for all my bolts, for swing arm bolt, engine bolts, and the linkage bolts. Took them back out, re-greased them, put them back in, and torqued them to the spec. So I'm not gonna do the same mistake today. And after that, we have these clean radiators that I went through. They're not like brand new, but they look decent. So we're gonna install that, and then red silicone hoses. So today we should have some fun. This primary drive bolts already come with the Loctite on the thread. I'm gonna put a little bit on the head where it sits right here in the sprocket. For the front brake, since I have oversized rotor, I need to replace this bracket. Tusk oversized rotor comes with this bracket. So we're gonna take this one out. There's one bolt, slide it out, and put this one in that will offset the caliper a little bit to accommodate bigger size rotor. plan it, but since we are installing brake and also I'm gonna install the shifter, I think it would be a good idea to install Footpegs as well. These are Scar titanium Footpegs, and I'm gonna just use these old brackets, install new Footpeg and the springs from OEM Footpegs. Since I don't do this every day, I did a little mistake because I already put a brake pedal, and I don't have enough room to put this thing like that. I could go ahead and put it from the other side, but I don't want to do it that way. I want to have it going from the top down, so I had to remove the brake pedal. But no big deal, I'm learning, right? Always learning something new. Well, I think that's it for today. We did a little bit more than what I originally planned. I was able to install this throttle body and the controls, the hot start and throttle, everything is working there, front brake. So yeah, it was a good day, Man, I got stuck for like 2 hours on those hoses, on the red silicone hoses. It wasn't that hard to figure out how to route them, but I had one extra opening for the hose and I couldn't figure out what's going on, like what am I missing, And then finally after a couple hours I had to go back online and I had to check pictures and old videos from in my computer and then search online on different RMZs. So you know what happened? If your stock water pump does not have any, what do you call it, some opening for a hose, right, where you're supposed to put your hose on. It doesn't have anything, right? So there is only one opening that comes from your case on the RMZ. So there is one hose that goes to the radiator, you put it on the opening that comes from the case and you're good to go, right? But with Boysen water cooler, to have a better flow or something like that, there is one opening from Boysen water cooler and another one from your case, right? So you got two openings. And then I only have one hose, so I didn't know what to do, and like, what's going on? Should be another hose that goes somewhere else, man. It was a headache. And then finally I figured it out. So when you buy Boysen water cooler for RMZ, it comes with a plug. So you're supposed to plug the one that comes from your case, the old one that you used before, and use a new one that comes from the Boysen water pump, and it will give you a little better water circulation, and it will just be a little bit better than before. So, but that took some time. Finally figured it out. I don't have the little plug. I think I lost it somewhere, so I need to email Boysen or call them or something and get the new part. But yeah, we figured it out, and other than that, man, I'm enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. Like all these new parts, like gold anodized and you know, the yellow, red, and this is red, and you know, black and yellow, and everything is nice and clean, like putting it back together. Even though it's a little headachy, like I spend 1 hour or 2 hours on few things that I don't remember 100% how it was together, and then there are little details that just kind of slow me down big time. Plus, you know, I have to do those changing cameras and lights and stuff like that. But it's really fun. Like when you have it together like this, it's very rewarding. So if you guys consider doing something like that, like take your bike completely apart and build it back together, go for it. It's fun and it's really rewarding. But one suggestion and advice I want to give you is that take hundreds of pictures when you take this thing apart. Take the video from different angles, especially the cable routing, the wires, wire harness, and where all the little bolts, where they go. And because you know, sometimes you have different bolts. Like I use wrong bolts here on my master cylinder, on the brake. I'm gonna change it. This should be a little bit different. I saw it on a picture. So things like that, you know, like you're not gonna remember after like 4 months what goes where exactly. Like it will fit in there, it will look okay, but I think it's good to follow 100% how it was stuck. The very best thing would be to have identical bike. If your buddy has the same bike, have it next to your build and then just follow everything. That will be the best case scenario. But if you don't have the luxury, definitely take tons of pictures. You're gonna need them as you are building. Like I had them on my phone, and today I was flipping through my phone quite a bit, you know, to figure a few things out. And yeah, other than that, I'm happy, I'm stoked. We have this, you know, everything installed, is titanium Footpegs, little works connection protection here, radiators are done, throttle body, wheels and brakes, everything is done, everything is working. So I think we did quite a bit of work today. Now, I also spent some time trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the wire harness, also checking my old pictures, and that will be for the next video. It will take some time because there's a lot of cables, wires that I need to route correctly, so it will take some time. Let's see how far we can get the next video. Maybe we can even start it, or I don't know. Let's see how far we can get. Alright guys, I think that's about it for today. Let me know below in the comments how you liked it. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not on the board yet, and don't forget, whatever you do, stay motivated. See you guys later.